can you see that part of his beard? Yeah, but we're gonna cut it off ugly.
What is this?
So let's start the vlog now. So guys, please excuse my attire today. This is sponsored by Chris.
What?
So this is your jacket. Anyway, are you ready? Hi guys. Oh, I cannot see my face. Wait.
Mein halber Kopf ist so drauf. Was soll das? Was machst du jetzt? Einen auf Friseur oder was?
Ja.
Lockdown.
Lockdown.
Goals. Lockdown goals.
So guys, tell me what you think about Chris's beard because...
Yeah, I know. Nobody likes it. I just wanna try. My God.
You want to be a Viking.
It's lockdown, so nobody see me.
So I have a surgical scissors here because this is what I got from the hospital. This is new, honey. This is new.
Komm, mach eine schöne Form, das reicht auch.
Yeah. Whoa!
Ja, super. Das fliegt doch hier durch die Gegend.
Yeah, because it's windy, honey. What should I do then?
Vielleicht ein Eimer oder so.
Love, you have enough, Andrew. You have enough. You have more
Schneid
than
nicht
enough.
zu viel weg. Nimm doch hier so einen Eimer. Dann musst du die Haare nachher wieder wegmachen.
No. What is this?
Ow!
Ow!
I think all the barbers, they will laugh at you now.
Why?
What is she doing there? What is her plan? There's no plan. Ja, komm, reicht jetzt. Dankeschön. Ich liebe dich.
Bitte, bitte. Guys, look. We bought this one 2 days ago. This is now part of our rose garden. This one is a eclectic rose. 2 of them. We're gonna put it there, guys. There. So this one is in pink and white color, and this one is supposed to be orange. And Chris also bought 2 more plants.
Clematis.
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 But this is the president and how do you read that, honey? Itoile?
Itoile de Malicorne. My banana, but there you are.
This is so sad because before,
this
guys,
one.
they were really so tall already. I think. How tall were they, honey? Summertime last year?
So.
Yeah. And then he cut it off. I think he cut it too low.
No, because they was dead. They died in the winter. It was too much for winter.
Oh.
But the babies survived.
Yeah, you have babies, guys. How many babies do they have?
Here's 4.
1, 2,
4. But this
3. No, this one is dead.
No, maybe it's coming. I don't know. But this here is. But this is really slow. But this is.
Ah, look at this, guys. This one is the other banana tree.
That's free.
So I guess the big tree, the mother tree, is dead. Also like this one's dead.
Yeah.
But the babies, they survived. So 1, 2, only 3. I thought they were also 4.
It's enough. It's okay.
Update.
Dew, 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 dew.
Ding. Our grande amore. And the pop star. I don't know, he's really small. This pop star is really small. But look at her. Our Grafin Diana.
Gräfin.
And this one is Constance Mozart. Oh, this one, yeah, this one's looking good.
This is the second year. The second year will look better than last year.
Oh yeah. And this one, oh, where's the name of it? Oh, my little David Austin. This one has no name. What is her name, honey? Because this was gifted to me by Chris's aunt. So
I don't know.
we don't know her name. But anyway, she's the oldest one here in the group. And this one,
Is old. What's the first one?
yeah, this one is the very first. Oder?
Nein,
Ah, okay. Yeah, this one is the very first Camellia, but I don't know, she doesn't have a book.
Boring.
No. Oh, I didn't even introduce you the name, guys, in case you want to buy the same plants that we just bought. So this one is Yasmina.
Hello, Yasmina.
And this one's Orange Dawn.
Hi, Orange Dawn.
So American. So this is the situation.
So you forget every time this one.
Yeah, we always forgot this one. I don't know what's her name, honey. We don't have a name. This one is also donated from Chris's mother because Chris's mother hates roses. It's a lot of maintenance. She got rid of it, and yeah, it's here now. Oh my God! Since when did we have a dog? So that is dog nicht cat shit, Andrew. What is that? There's dog. Yeah.
It looks like
This
dog
human.
shit.
Did you shit in there?
I wasn't.
Because that is so big.
But it was easy. Look, he was trying to clean it. What the fuck? It looks like a dog.
This is so big. That is so big. Eh, that is not cat shit,
What did
Andy.
you do? This is cat shit.
This is so stinky. Come here, come here.
Why did you shit in here? What is this?
Oh my god. Let's look at the situation here. Müll. Trash. Müll. And look at the grass. I don't know this good.
This is dying, and when
It's not
when
dying for
all
anything.
this thing here is finished, and
You have to start
there's a lot
from
of
the-
work for me.
Start from scratch.
but it's okay because I only make them the half here. You know,
Yeah.
because I don't need this is for your car. So.
2 hours have passed. And Chris was buying these drops. Ooh, look at this. This one is with sour lemon drops and the other one is with oink. With cherry. Oh, you can.
Genau in den Ritz wieder rein, ey.
Oh no!
Das ist typisch du wieder, ne?
Boah, this smells so good, Dewey.
Nee.
Boo.
Buh.
Oh, this is yummy. How much did it cost? So
2,50
expensive.
€. Ein lecker.
You're right, it's really good. So guys, Chris just bought did you bought 2 gallons or only 1 gallon of paint?
2.
2 gallons of paint, guys. And then we also went quick to visit her cousin because they bought a new house. And yeah, that was the update. So Chris, of course, was, you know, chatting a little bit with his family and about the house, and I was just sitting there
Sleeping.
sleeping. I'm really tired. God, I'm only eating and sleeping like a pig. And I want to talk a topic while I'm filming this video, because a viewer was messaging me privately on Instagram, honey. I think she's living in America. I think she's from the States because her accent sounds very American. Maybe I'm wrong, guys. Maybe I'm wrong. She was asking me a question about nursing in Germany. Hey Diana, I've been watching your vlogs lately and I saw that, you know, that you're doing your nursing thing in Germany and blah blah blah. And she was asking because she actually was planning to go here in Germany and make her Ausbildung. Ausbildung, guys, that is like a vocational course, because nursing here in Germany, unlike in the Philippines, it's a
Do you like the
bachelor's
bonbon?
degree. Oh yeah. Do you like the bonbon?
Good now.
Then I'm talking and then you're talking about the bonbon. And then when she was asking me if it's worth it to be studying nursing in Germany, well, it depends, guys. I mean, if you really like nursing, then of course it is worth it. But you can never compare nursing in the States or nursing in the Philippines as nursing here in Germany, because as what I said, here nursing, the degree is a vocational course. Nurses are more focused on the patient care. They're not really focused into the medical stuff. But in the Philippines or in another country, as soon as you graduate, of course you're already expected to do stuffs in the medical field, like tracheostomy cleaning, handling patients in a mechanical ventilator, blood transfusion. Here in Germany, unless you do further studies on top of your vocational course, then you're allowed to do. I think she doesn't really like washing patients. She was also asking a question if the nurses here in Germany, if we do have nursing assistants. The thing is, guys, we do actually have nursing assistant, but you don't see them often. I think in a hospital, nursing assistant, in a station, you're lucky if you have one nursing assistant, but most of the time we don't have nursing assistants. So you need to do the washing part of the patient, you know. It's part of the job. For example, if you're coming from the Philippines and you're used to doing the medical stuff, because in the Philippines, guys, nurses, we're not really like particular with cleaning patients. A colleague of mine was asking, so who cleaned the patient in your country anyway? I said, like, yeah, the SO, the significant other, the family members. They're there to clean the patient for us. That's how our system works in the Philippines. Well, unless the patient is in the ICU, then of course we are responsible of doing the washing part. So yeah, I mean, to answer your question, yes, it is expected from you, and also I think the only con, if you want to do nursing in Germany, is that if you want to convert your license into an American registered nurse, then I think you would take another 1 year to study, na, honey?
What?
For example, if I am a nurse in Germany and I took my 3 years Ausbildung, you cannot just convert your nursing license into an American license because it's only 3 years. In America, they have 4 years, or in the Philippines, it's 4 years. For me, guys, as a Filipino, I think it's easier for me to convert my license because I had my bachelor's degree, and the only thing that I need to do to be able to convert my license into an American like registered nurse is to take the NCLEX and maybe to have an experience in the field. But if you want to do your studies here in Germany as a nurse, then it will be a lot more complicated than that. So I would suggest, if for the person who was actually asking me if it's advisable to take the Ausbildung here as a nurse in Germany, well, if you just want to exclusively work in Germany, guys, then of course you can do it. But if you want to work in another country right after, if you have other plans, especially that you're not German, then I would suggest then to do it in your home country. Just take the 4-year course. I think it's better than that. I think that would be the best way. Or what would you suggest, Annie?
What? I'm not listening.
You don't want to listen. Anyway, but the only thing that is good here in Germany is when I went to study my course as a nurse in the Philippines, my family had to pay my tuition, and it was expensive. It was really expensive. And here in Germany, guys, you don't have to pay the course.
You get your money.
You get your money. They are going, the city or your school is going, or the hospital is going to pay for you. So you get a stipend every month. Is it every month, man?
The hospital is paying around 14 or 15,000.
Every year?
Yeah, for an Ausbildung.
Every year.
Ausbildung is around 14.
Yeah, for example, guys, because it's only 3 years course, so on the first year, if you're already starting your Ausbildung or your vocational course as a nurse, you will receive every month, I think netto is around 800, Annie, if I'm not mistaken. It depends which state you are.
Yeah, the very first year is around
first year
800
netto is like clean money, minus the tax and all. It's around 750, 800. That's your money. And when you reach second year, then I think you will receive around 900. And on the third year, around 1,000.
But when it's tarif, ne?
I'm not saying that every studies here in Germany is for free and you get a stipend, no. But if you want to study here as a nurse, that is the best thing, because it's like hitting 2 birds in 1 stone. You get to learn, and people pay you to do the work. I think that's the only benefit about studying here in Germany. Yes, guys.
You're only looking for the bad things here.
I'm a negative person, so
You only see the negative.
I'm a negative person,
So maybe when you're pregnant in Germany, you can stay home then. Directly, when you're a nurse, you can stay.
Yeah, when you're a
home
nurse, guys,
from the
and you
first
get
day.
and you get pregnant, you are not your employer. They're not allowed to fire you, because
you cannot get fired.
you cannot get fired.
Only when the contract is.
Yeah, when it's like expired, then of course you cannot work anymore. But if you get pregnant and you still have a contract, your employer needs to pay you every month,
Like
although
normal.
you're at home.
Until the baby is coming.
Yeah, until the
when
baby is
the baby
out.
is coming, then you get your money from the country. This is 60% from 60 or 70%. I don't
Yeah,
know.
67%, I think.
From your normal salary
Genau.
you had before for the year before.
And the good thing about being a nurse in Germany, if you get pregnant, guys, is that
But nobody wants kids here.
because they're expensive. Kids
Yeah,
are
there is.
expensive
You
in
need
Germany.
to pay for the kindergarten and this stuff.
Kindergarten is very expensive.
And that's 250 euro in a month.
Yeah, but you also don't get kindergarten that easily, honey.
No.
Only if you're lucky.
Yeah, because we don't have so much kindergartens.
Yeah.
Here.
No, you don't have
That's the
kindergarten.
problem in Germany. That's why so many people don't want kids here, because it's not so easy to find a kindergarten. And then you need to pay for it.
That's true.
First, you can give it easily the kid to a kindergarten because you need to work, because you're important for the community.
Is
So,
it?
ja, du kannst nur,
Oh, okay.
then there's this
I didn't know
Notfallbetreuung.
that.
There's a Notfallbetreuung, so you can, as a nurse, you can give this is a priority, weißt du? You have a priority, so you can send your kid into the kindergarten. And another people who's working like a normal office job, they cannot do it.
Exactly. Now we have priority.
Yeah, they
we're
need
like
the kids stay
we're
home.
prioritized. The nurses are prioritized first, or doctors, or any workers whose work is like important. For example, if you're a police, or like if you are working in the emergency unit, then it's easier for you to get a kindergarten place for your kid. Yeah, am I right, Annie?
Yo,
See, it's a benefit.
Lisa, not all bad.
Yeah, but I'm talking about nursing. I'm saying, guys, if you want to be a nurse here in Germany, you have to have stamina. Yeah, you have to have stamina, because the working hours here, especially if you're working in a hospital, is very stressful, because here in Germany, you can easily get a Krankenschein. If you're sick, then when the doctor says, okay, just stay at home, then you have to stay at home. In the Philippines, you don't have the luxury to just go to your doctor and say, I'm sick, I want to have a sick leave. No. Here in Germany, guys, if you are sick, if you feel like, oh God, I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, I have a headache, or I have like a stomach ache, and you're just stressed, and then you go to your doctor and you say that I'm not feeling well, and the doctor said, then okay, then stay at home. So of course, if the doctor says that you have to stay at home, and it's more work for the people who's actually left in the station. So yeah, so if you're the person who don't get sick easily, guys, then you're allowed to work more, because most likely your colleagues are sick every time. So yeah, you have to work a lot. I think that's the only thing. And also the days of work, guys, because we have here what do you call it, honey? Like, we don't have a lot of nurses in Germany. So that means it's more likely that you have to, your shift is from 12 days straight, you have 2 days off, and then 12 days straight again. But that's only, I think it's only in the hospital.
No.
Yeah, but on your case, honey, because you're working, like for example,
12 hours, but
like 12-hour shift. Like if you have like only one patient, if you're working as an ambulante nurse, or like a private nurse, and you have 12-hour shift, because normally you only have 8-hour shift or 7.5, then you get more day offs in a month. So yeah, it's more relaxed, I guess. Or what do you think, honey? So I hope I answered your question, guys. What else can you add on?
Nothing.
What is the benefit of nursing here in Germany?
There's no benefit.
You said that I only see the bad things, honey. Come on, tell me, what is the benefit of nursing in the Philippines? I mean, in Germany.
For nurses, there's not so much. I don't know.
Yeah, you got to love what you do, guys. If you don't like nursing in the first place,
when you want to do it here, then you need to be tough.
yeah. If you really like nursing, do it. But if you're like the person who's still confused at this time, do I like it, or what if I don't have a choice, and just take a break and think of other things. So that's my tip for all of you, because here in Germany you can do so much things. I mean, there's a lot of opportunities for you. There's a lot of Ausbildung. You can do like in the food industry, you can do in a communication industry, arts, yeah, also medical field, but it's not only nursing. Yeah, I mean, there's also physical therapist, logopedy, what's not honey? A medical field, like the person who do x-rays, respiratory therapist, a lot, guys. So you have to think about it. Sit down, think about it, do your research, but at least you know now what you have to expect if you want to take nursing here in Germany. So yes,
to talk German.
oh yeah, and if you're an Ausländer, if you're like a foreigner,
Auslander.
yes, Auslander, it's very important to have a strong like German, because
Nobody can speak English here.
nobody can speak English, and even if they speak English, guys, don't expect them to speak English for you. That is the most important thing. I mean, it's not only if you want to take nursing or stuff, anything. I mean, unless if you want to be a programmer, then English is very helpful, because like programs are in English, you know. Like if you want to be a software engineer, then I think basic German is okay. But if you want to work in the medical field, guys, nursing like documentation, nursing care plan.
Here's a lot of documentation.
Oh, there's a lot of documentation here.
You're doing more documentation than working on the
Exactly.
patient.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the problem here in Germany, because we're only doing the documentation.
Yeah.
And nobody's watching it later.
Doc, if you made a mistake, then they're gonna watch
Yeah, when you
it.
do a mistake, then they're watching. Yeah, but when you don't do a mistake, nobody's reading this whole documentation.
Yeah, but you know what, honey? If
Only
a
when
foreigner,
you do something wrong, then they want to destroy you.
yeah, if you're someone, guys, if you're already a nurse in your home country, I mean, you already have experience. For example, for the Filipino
They're waiting
nurses,
for
if you
mistakes.
want to work here, if you know the language, guys, I mean, if you know perfect German, I tell you, nursing here in Germany is easy. It's easier. It's easier because, yeah, we already know things, the basic. But if you don't know German, guys, if you don't know German, I mean, if you're still struggling, yeah, I know you're gonna say, yeah, but I already have a B1, I already passed my B1 exam, I already have B2. But if you study only B2 in the Philippines, guys, when you come here, I tell you, it's very different. Especially if your teacher in the Philippines are all Filipinos. The accent is very different, guys. I mean, the way they talk, what you learn in school, Hochdeutsch, and what Germans speak, like the street German, is very I mean, it's different. So I tell you, that's the only thing I think you will have difficulty is the language. And I tell you guys, if you don't know the language, then think twice. That's just a tip. Very important. Language is very important.
Don't come here when you cannot talk.
Exactly.
When
Exactly,
it's
because it will
when it's too difficult for you.
you
then
will
don't
have
try.
only depression. You will gonna say like, hey, what have I done to myself? Yeah, it's. But if you don't want to have stress in your life, guys, just do the language first, and the rest will follow. Or did I say it right, Doi?
No. When you don't talk, then they also don't talk with you.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Germans are when they don't like you from the first moment, then they don't talk with you.
Especially if you have accent. If you have accent, yeah. Germans, even though you can speak really good German, but if you have accent, then they already, I think they kind of say like, this is very. I mean, it's not like it's a bad thing, but it's just a thing here in Germany. So at least you'll know that. So don't be shocked, guys, because I already told you. What can you say, Andre?
Yeah.
I always ask my husband because he's really the legit German here. I'm just the nothing.